Hey, what's going on YouTube? Today I just wanted to talk about, well, there's one thing I wanted to do actually. My dad was at the dump, and out there there's some people that they're just throwing away things they didn't know what they actually had and everything. One of the things that they were throwing away was a really cool air compressor right here. My dad was like, "There's nothing wrong with this air compressor. The only thing that was ever wrong with it was this air spout right here is kind of busted up. It can't really, work. You can't use it to put air in it, pretty much. So my dad was like, "You can have it if you want it. You can have it." I think my dad's a pretty crafty guy. He told me everything I needed to do to fix it. So we later on that day we actually got like a nice little kit, a repair kit. This thing only cost me like $16 at the hardware shop, right? It has everything in it, like pretty much everything I need. Nice air pressure gauge. I mean, pretty much just a nice little hose too if I need it. I mean, everything I need to just make this thing brand new again. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I mean, I plugged it in and the motor works great and everything. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it, how I'm going to replace this, and probably, maybe, if I have to, replace the hose too. But yeah, pretty much, I'm going to make it to where I can have this on here. That way, I could use it for whatever I need. But also, I'm going to have like an attachment so I can easily take it off and put anything else I need on it. Like, use these right here, and I can like attach anything else. Make it more accessible to whatever you need it for, pretty much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll start working on it. I'll show you what's up. All right, well, first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this off right here. That's the first thing. That way I can know what I really have to work with and everything. Replace it to where I can put my connection in and we can get things going better. Watch. Okay guys, I just wanted to show you the game plan. These are all the pieces that so far right now. I got plenty of other pieces to use, but these are the ones that I'm going to be using right now. This part right here, this piece is going to go into the air compressor. There's going to be a little section in here, like right where I took you can see where I took out the old hose. I'm going to go ahead and just replace it. But it's going to twist real easily into here. And once I get that twisted in, well, anything that has any threads, so that way you have a nice good seal. Whenever you're messing with air, you need to have some tape, some Teflon tape, just to kind of give a nice good seal around here. So that way there's no air that escapes. And, sometimes if you've ever had air compressor, you could hear like a little bit of air coming out. That's because, air is coming out of, somewhere in here. And if you ever have that problem, just take it off. It's real easy to take off. Put some Teflon tape in there, and it pretty much gives it a nice good tight seal, so that way there ain't no air coming loose. But after I do that, after I attach this piece right here into the air compressor, this part's gonna go in right here on this side, and this part's gonna go in right here. And once you get everything going real good, you can kind of see, bam, and then that's gonna go into here. Once I do all of that, once I'm able to actually do all that, it's going to be like easy to replace, like take out and put something else back in. That, like maybe if I want to hook a gun up to this air compressor, which, I wouldn't really, with this small air compressor, I wouldn't, but like I could hook up other things to it, it'll make it real easy, which it wasn't able to do in the beginning. All it did, it had its own little holes that it came with, and you're pretty much stuck with whatever component that you're going to have on that hose. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to have the same hookup so I can take anything off pretty much, just so that way I can go from this right here, have a hookup so that way I can put air in my tires, or I can jump to this piece right here where I can this is just a really good piece just to have, so that way you could shoot air anywhere, like pretty much just to use. Like, you could put like a little bicycle air pump thing, so that way you can air up your basketball or bicycle. Also, anything. I mean, really, I just want to be able to switch to different tools whenever I want. So that's why I'm doing this extra work right now. That way, I'm pretty much making it brand new again. All right, let me show y'all after I'm done, and I'll show you what everything looks like. Okay, I pretty much put some Teflon tape on here. We'll get things going. I just remember that I don't have my my wrenches anywhere. I think they're in storage, but with this kind of project I can use my my pliers as long as I'm careful. You can see how it's easy to twist on there. Oh, don't fuck up anything. All right. And then I'll show you the next step after that. I'm gonna put more tape on the other end, and then, all right, here's my other piece. Where's that other piece? I think I got one good size one. Yeah, all right, cool. One of my wrenches actually works good on it. Make that thing tight, quite good and tight. This is really the first time I ever messed with any type of air compressor. I mean, I get the gist on how everything works and everything, but my dad knows so much stuff. It's uncanny how much he knows. But he's pretty good at explaining it to me, too. So he kind of just told me the basics on everything I had to do. And I'm like, cool, Dad. Let me go ahead and do it for you, and we'll get things going. All right, I'll show you the next part here in a little bit. Again, I do want to thank my dad, for real, for showing me all this. All right, pretty much Teflon tape. Put it all in there. So we're all ready for this end right here. This end is ready to go. I mean, as soon as you get it in there. All right, bam, easy squeezy. I wasn't able to do that before. I'm pretty impressed right now. I'm happy that I'm going to be able to change out the hose whenever I want. I'm still going to hold onto the old hose in case, you know, I ever need it. In fact, I'll probably do some other adjustments, make it to where I can do the same thing with that one, make it a little bit longer so I can hook it. You don't want to make your hose too long because, you know, you lose air pressure in your tools. So I'll show you the other end, what I'm going to do, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to show you how I got it set up right now on this other end. I had my pliers and everything, and I found another wrench to kind of help me just get a good grip and get this thing on tight on this end. See what I'm doing? All right. You can readjust it so that way I can see. This is fun. I like this. It's easy, guys. I mean, if y'all ever have time, if y'all got an old air compressor that y'all bought at like wherever y'all bought it at, you know, and you're thinking, man, my hose is done. I can't do any kind of work I want to do with it. I mean, it is easy to just go ahead and buy a kit and replace everything. It's not hard at all. I mean, it'll be hard if you don't have any tools, but, you know, tool set's pretty cheap too. Actually, my tool set's pretty much a collection of tools I've accumulated over the years, here and there, but it's a tool set. All right. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a nice good flow of air through that. It's so loud. Okay, yeah, it's that air compressor. Yeah, I'm letting it build up with air right now, so that way we can use it. Let me, I'm gonna speed it up. I'll be right back. Okay, air compressor is kind of filling up with air. You know, it's getting its whole PSI's up to a certain point, and then the engine will stop. The little motor will stop and everything. Pretty much what I'm gonna be doing after that, I'm gonna show you how everything hooks up into it. And then we're gonna test it out. I got myself I've had it for a while, an old yoga ball, you know, like those inflatable yoga balls. I'm gonna go ahead and just try and inflate it in front of y'all so y'all can see that everything works, and pretty much go from there. Hey, I had a fun time making this. I really appreciate my dad again for showing me everything. That he's like, hey, it's easy, son, just do it yourself. I was like, all right, Dad, all right. And I was like, but yeah, okay. Whenever we get back, the air compressor should be filled up with air, and then we'll get things going, okay? All right. Okay, I wanted to turn that off because it's building up with air, but it takes a while. I got enough air built in it right now just to go ahead and do what we need to do. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna test this out. There you go. All right, easy. Take off that one. Actually, let's put this back on because we're going to use this to fill up the... While I still got some air in it. Okay. Alright. With my yoga ball, it's filled up with air. Took a little bit, but alright. Well, yeah, there goes it. I mean, we saved this little mini air compressor from the dump. Now I got it fully functional air compressor. You know, I can change out the pieces whenever I need to. Need to put air in my tires. Do that. Just bam. Look at that. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. Let's see right here. I just want to try a little experiment. Whether this works. I know I won't. I'm trying to see. I know air will come out of this, but well, alright guys. If you like my video, share it, like it, subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more videos of just whatever I want to do. Anything that comes to mind. Like, you know, today I had all the stuff to do this little project, so I wanted to get it done. Show my dad and everything. But okay guys, give me a big thumbs up if you do like this video. I'll try and keep you posted up with more of them. Thank you. Alright, later YouTube.